for the visiting team. At center, Jeremy Grant. At small forward, Harrison Barnes. At shooting guard, R.J. Barrett. At forward, Amen Thompson. At guard, Magic Johnson. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, at center, at 7 feet, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for Mikal Bridges.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group. Jeremy Grant out there with Thompson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's O.G. Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A. And I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now here's Anunoby. He played a great game against Boston. Johnson against Brunson. And he buries his first look.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Count it.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Brunson against Johnson. Pass to Hart. And the three off target. Thompson in the post.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, impressive looks on the AT&T 5G slam cam. And it's Brunson missing.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Barrett finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Anunoby. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The three. It's rebounded by Grant.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And, you know, when Grant gets a chance for an easy basket, he really busts it down the floor. I mean, the quickness and athleticism he possesses, really hard to deal with defensively.
Now here's Bridges. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Both good from the line that time.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Here's Johnson. The three, Barrett. Sinks the tray.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Bridges. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. New York, again, can't hit.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And here are the most accurate point guards in the NBA this season when it comes to field goal percentage. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Barrett passes to Barnes.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism, gifted at leaking out and executing.
Johnson passes to Graham. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Thompson. Johnson finds Graham. And that one's good.
They're really working the paint now.
Mikal Bridges.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Count that one. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And with the perimeter game, it's one thing to hoist up a bunch of threes. It's quite another to sink them at a high clip. Some terrific shooters on this team. Now here's Brunson doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Gets stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play.
First personal foul.
It goes on Josh Hart.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and-one chance.
So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has something left in the tank. You certainly don't want to peak too early, but you do want to be steady as you move towards the latter part of the season and postseason. confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Johnson. Takes it inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges. Down low. Here's Hart. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. And both free throws good for Hart. Las Vegas leading by 5. Inside, Thompson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Thompson. Here's Brunson. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Towns.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Johnson after the basket by New York on the other end. The 3 from Barnes. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Thompson's shot is off. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's the double with Thompson. Hard against Johnson. Towns outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. And it's New York with another.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Grant. Towns outside from deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Barrett's got 8.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Las Vegas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Grant. Over Towns. Kicks it out to Barrett. Offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. Grant outside. Now Thompson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Hart passes to Brunson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Middleton is checked in for Las Vegas. Ellis comes in for Barnes. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Johnson with a bucket.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
Knicks trail by 5. And a big finish by Robinson.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points his last outing. Ellis with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Las Vegas. Towns for 3, drops in the 3.
The real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now here's Johnson, big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game. Knicks trail by 5. 1:36 left in the first. They double him with Barrett. Pass to McBride. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Barrett. McBride covers. Here's Ellis. Nails it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Towns. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Back to Brunson. High arcing shot. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
2 shots.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
New York making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Las Vegas leading by 4. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to Thompson. Here's Ellis. Pass to Barrett. And stolen by Bridges. They push it up 4 on 3. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his second basket.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Thompson. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 11 points.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Las Vegas. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Las Vegas.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Miles McBride is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Dajay in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Las Vegas shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Here's Ellis. Here's Middleton. The rebound by Bridges. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Pass to Akporti. Back to Bridges. To the inside. McBride. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Las Vegas leading by 5. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's the pick. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Whenever you fight the shot clock, you love that Chris Middleton has the ball in those situations because he'll deliver for you.
And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Ellis. He's got 6. And that one's good.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Outside McBride. For 3, Bridges hits a 3-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Ellis passes to Middleton. Clarkson outside. Releases. Off target from the wing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. Las Vegas leading by 5. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Las Vegas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Right side McBride. Anunoby finds Robinson. Back to Anunoby. Outside McBride. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ellis with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Middleton passes to Ellis. Back to Middleton. Pass to Ellis. Middleton with it. Again the miss by Las Vegas. Outside McBride. Anunoby against Clarkson. For 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Clarkson. Still no points. Pass to Ellis. Clarkson against Bridges. Clarkson passes to Ellis, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's McBride. 9 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a 13-footer. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Middleton against Towns. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 14 feet away. Middleton outside. Clock at 4. Over Towns. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Back to McBride. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They've led by as much as 10. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Las Vegas calls timeout. New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Middleton. Barnes comes in for Robinson. Barrett's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Johnson in for Ellis. The 3, Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Robinson with a steal. Here's Anunoby. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Anunoby's got 6.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him. Really textbook use of the dribble, getting inside to get his work done.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Las Vegas. The shot by Towns, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Bridges against Barrett. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Robinson with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. McBride is checked in for Bridges.
Number 2, Miles McBride.
New York trailing. Now Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Outside McBride. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. And that one's good. Thompson.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
Pass to McBride. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's all from 3-point range.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And stolen by Barrett. Now Drummond. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Towns. Brunson against Barrett. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Brunson against Barrett. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Thompson.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Outside Anunoby. To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Outside Johnson. On the take. Over Brunson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And an Obi for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They've led by as much as 10.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten a win.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 6. Now here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Brunson against Johnson. Brunson with a double team. The 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Anunoby passes to Brunson.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Towns a screen on Thompson. Here's Brunson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Johnson against Brunson. Kicks it out to Barnes. Thompson passes to Barnes. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for McBride. Grant's checked in for Las Vegas. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
The 3 from Barnes. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Here's Johnson after the basket by New York. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in the groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jalen Hudson at the line. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, but we had to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome. Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that a lot. Why do you think I scored so much? They gave me the ball. That's if you got enough oxygen in the locker.
I like to see him take it inside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, lots of volume from out there, but... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Las Vegas, R.J. Barrett out there with Johnson. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
And both free throws good for Hart. Las Vegas trails by 5. Pass to Graham. Here's Thompson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Hart goes in, and here's Brunson from the arc. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And here's Grant from the arc. He drops it from range. Grant's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Hart. Launches it. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson with the block.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Here's Bridges. He's got 12. He buries it from 3. He's got 15. Bridges against Barrett. Pass to Johnson. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Now Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Towns on a screen. And the basket by Bridges. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
74-67.
Brunson against Johnson. Right side Barnes. Back to Johnson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Knicks leading by 4. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. 4-3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got rebound number 11. Fast break, New York. Here's Towns. And he can't get that one. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
One thing you don't want to let Barnes do is get comfortable in the open floor. I mean, he's outstanding at running past the opposition in transition.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Back to Hart. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Here's Hart. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Here's Brunson. Thompson with the block. Here's Barnes.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
You got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Brunson against Thompson. Back to Brunson. Top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Barrett passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Barrett for the lead. Tries again. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 17 points.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Robinson, a screen on Barrett. Here's Bridges. Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Towns outside. There's the triple. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Count it. Johnson's got 19 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Brunson. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one for the lead. Kicks it out to Barrett. And the three-pointer goes. 14 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Brunson. That one is off. Nice D from Thompson. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Brunson passes to Towns. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line.
That one's off. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Clark is checked in for Las Vegas. He's off on the second. Las Vegas leading by 4. Here's Barrett. He takes it in. And he dunks it down.
Even with contact, Barrett just pummels his way inside. Love his ferocity attacking the basket.
New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. trend over the last several months for Chris Middleton.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
And it's Brunson missing. Las Vegas leading by 6. Back to Grant. Thompson outside. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
And the Knicks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Brunson, a screen on Barrett. Pass to Towns. Robinson on the wing. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's McBride. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. McBride's got 13.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Grant. Middleton comes in. Barrett, and Ellis is subbed in for Johnson. Middleton from the outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now. Outside McBride. Second chance effort, and the play by Towns inside. And now it's just a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Robinson can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Las Vegas?
Well, even at halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Tucker's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Robinson gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Outside McBride with the putback.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Ellis. Brunson defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He makes the first.
Ellis at the line. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson taking his time here. Over to the left wing. Outside McBride. The 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Ellis. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Ellis. 12 points for him. Clark, the pass to Ellis. Over Brunson. Kicks it out to Clark. Here's Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets that one. Ellis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Brunson with it. Give him 23. Tucker, no good that time. Good D by Middleton. Drummond passes to Ellis. Robinson on the wing. Middleton against Tucker. Back to Robinson. This one for three. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Outside Brunson. And the shot's good. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Ellis. Brunson defending. Clark, the pass to Ellis. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Outside Brunson. To the inside. From 9 feet. And it's New York scoring again.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Amin Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Las Vegas. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, we'll get back to the end. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
A nice bit of trickery there from Chris Middleton. He knows exactly how to effectively use that shot fake.
That free throw good from Middleton.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Middleton. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Kolek. Towns for 3. Ellis with a rebound.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Robinson passes to Drummond. Here's Ellis. McBride covers. Ellis's shot is off. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Back to Towns from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Ellis passes to Middleton. Over Towns. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. The 3-ball. Rebound by Middleton. Las Vegas leading by 8. Outside Robinson. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Towns against Middleton. Right wing. Clock at 6. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Chris Middleton is a bad, bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
McBride. Towns outside. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 20.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half. 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ellis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Anunoby. And he can't bank that one in. Las Vegas leading by 5. Pass to Ellis. Middleton, right side. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Middleton so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Up top, Anunoby. Towns outside. Here's Kolek. They get it again. Robinson can't hit. For Las Vegas, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Middleton with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Middleton. And now it's a 9-point Las Vegas lead. Here's Kolek. To the paint. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 15 points in just the second half.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Clark outside. All sorts of time. The Knicks with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Kolek. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Las Vegas calls timeout. For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas's coach going over their plan during the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Jeremy Grant. 1 shot.
Falls for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Pass to Hart. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The three, Barrett. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Bridges outside. Hard against Johnson. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Back to Barrett. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Pass to Hart. Here's Kolek. Bridges outside. Inside. Here's Robinson. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Calling his own number 9. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. The 3 is up. Outside Hart. And it's New York scoring again.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Johnson against Brunson. Down low. Here's Barrett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
11 feet out. Ooh, Thompson with the block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And there's Barrett on the assist by Thompson. Barrett's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. Here's the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hart passes to Brunson. Some solid defense from Barrett. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Johnson. Tightly guarded. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. The Knicks making a switch here.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution for your Knicks.
Knicks trail by 13.
OG Anunoby.
And here's Brunson. 19-footer. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Towns has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Brunson is doubled. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Johnson. Hart against Johnson. Here's Bridges. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
That's good from Bridges. Las Vegas leading by 11. Outside Barnes. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Hart. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Graham. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Yeah, it's been a huge night for Grant, the former second-round pick. He's a guy who's had to fight for his spot in the NBA, and he's deserved what he's earned.
Brunson against Thompson. Brunson assertive on the take. Thompson with some nice D.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And Foul on Josh Hart.
Fifth personal
That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. Kolek drains the triple. Here's Thompson. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
From deep, Johnson misses. So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
There's your finish. 35 fast break points for Team Showtime tonight. Knicks put up a heck of a fight, but man, they got killed in the paint. Look at that. Most of all Showtime's points, 94 of it was in the paint, just coming down the line. Both teams had a great bench performances. Assists were pretty good on both sides. The turnovers continue to be a problem, though, for Team Showtime. But they overcome them because they can get out and run and make up the difference. Showtime didn't shoot particularly well from the three-point line, only 8 for 23, not very good. But when you can run like that and get out and get layups, who needs threes where you can get consistent twos? You know, when you're getting, you know, what is that, 60%, and most of it's on the inside, who needs threes? Go ahead and take a look at both teams' performance here individually. Brunson, Towns, Bridges, they all combined 25, 50. Boy, man, great performance by everybody. They had a good team performance. It's just a good team game. Everybody performed. Well, it just came down to they had more big plays than them. Magic Johnson, yet again, you're seeing it, 7 turnovers, but 22 assists. I mean, it's takes 15 shots to get 21 points. He's got to be leading the league in turnovers, but he's leading the league in assists too because he takes so many more chances with those cross-court passes. So it evens out, man. But when you got these kind of guys to throw to, I mean, you got Thompson, Burner, Barrett, Burner, Grant, Burner. You know, those guys can get out. Harrison Barnes, Burner. These are guys that can get out and run. Now, Harrison Barnes didn't shoot well tonight. He's played horrible. He had his attempts. He went 0 for 6 from downtown tonight. 2 for 11, so he had a horrible game tonight. He had his opportunities, just wasn't able to cash in on them. Brunson and the Bull, like I said, let's take a look at Brunson and Towns and Bridges. They played great. Mitchell Robinson, too, he had a good game, too, as well. He went 15 for 13, 7 to 10. Let's take a look at Mitchell Robinson. One of the guys from my Jordan series. He plays on Team Jordan in my other series. If you want to go check that out, that's for your viewing pleasure. Mitchell Robinson, one of the draft picks on the 1991 Michael Jordan squad. As is Bridges, currently on 92. This will snap the New York Knicks 6-game winning streak. Vegas will now put, I believe that's I want to say a 4-game lead now between them and Team Larry Bird, or 3 games, I think. We'll take a look at it after I get done doing this. Taking a look at these highlights here. Karl Anthony Towns, swish, swish, and swish. Another, and Brunson. Played off of him. We just want to protect the paint. We just feel as though we can hold team. If we can just shut the paint down and force teams to shoot threes while we're getting consistent twos and getting to the free throw line, we'll beat you every night. Because we don't care, man. We'll give the 3-pointer up. We just continue to rush down there and keep getting layups and dunks all night. And more times than not, Showtime's formula works. It's not perfect, but as you can see, hey, with 62 wins in the season, it's working with this particular unit. Also, too, I want to highlight a couple of my plays that I used down the stretch of the game. I noticed a weakness in New York's defense, so I went to a high screen, off-ball screen, to set up inside rolls for passing angles from the side. I'll showcase that in a minute here. Because I noticed that New York was playing that high a little bit too much, and I felt like I could get some quick, easy dunks or layups attempts in the fourth quarter, and it really paid off to really keep the New York comeback in check. Because they were coming on strong in the fourth quarter, but I noticed they were playing a little bit too wide with Anthony Towns, and I felt if we can get them in high screen action at the top of the key and then move the ball to the side, it'll create some get him in a speed situation where he can't switch fast enough, and we'll get inside layups or dunks. Here's Magic Johnson doing what he does best: take advantage of smaller guards in the paint, collapsing the defense, getting those rebounds. There's nothing Brunson can do about that. He's 6'9", 225, 30 pounds. There's nothing he can do about that. And see, there again, there's just nothing you can do about that. When Magic decides to take these smaller guards into the paint, it's just, for all the skill that they have, it's just simple physics. But let me go ahead and showcase what I was talking about here earlier. Late in the game, we'll go to one of the plays that we had. Here. There, I noticed that New York was playing stack, so I decided to go ahead and move the ball up out here slightly to the left. This will create up off-ball screen action. Now it leaves the paint wide open, and now we can take advantage of the superior speed. Now we got him in a switch. He can't compete with that speed, and when he figures it out, it's too late. Magic pinpoint pass. Boom. This is late in the fourth quarter. I started to notice that New York was stacking up wide like this, so I figured let's go ahead and take advantage of it. Keep the offense out wide, and just keep sending RJ and guys out. Did the same thing with even Magic Johnson got involved in this. Did the same thing with Magic. There's your screen. Boom. He can't switch. Can't get over to help. Not fast enough. Easy pass. Open. Boom. I'll show one more. I believe there's another one. This is the one I really like because this one you're involving Anthony Towns. There it is against the Anthony. This time they try to get in the way of the pass, but Grant comes out hot to the 3-point line. Now you got to honor him. Now you're in a situation you don't know what to pick. Boom, got him. So it won't. We just took advantage of what New York was doing defensively. I just happened to notice it, that they were playing the lightweight, somewhat of a little one-man zone. And since they were doing that, if you're going to play one-man zone, okay, that's the price you pay. Leave the paint wide open when we open up the offense. You're going to leave the paint wide open. And when Magic Johnson is 6'9", he's 6'9" now. Those passes are going to be high, not low. He passes right over these guys' heads, and then you get the dunks. So That's how we closed the fourth quarter out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. New York Knicks six-game winning streak has been snapped, and I believe it's going to be Team Larry Bird who is up next. But let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. Well, let's go ahead and progress forward. Yep, Team Bird going back to Chicago once more, take on the Bulls after a piss-poor performance in their previous game against Portland where they got completely outplayed. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings here. The New York Knicks now on a one-game losing streak after losing their recent game to Showtime. And as far as the outward look, yep, there it is. 3.5 games now behind because of that loss. That loss to Portland. And with only how many games are left in the season? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are only 12 games left, not counting. That's counting tonight. So essentially 11 games left in the season. 11. So the chances of them catching Showtime are almost slim and none, and slim left out, so, as they say. Let's take a look at the Western Conference picture and see how that's stacking up. OKC secured a playoff spot, as has Dallas. Minnesota secured. San Antonio has secured. So those are your top 5 guys right now in the Western Conference. They're all secured. In the East, Team Larry Bird, however, they are not playing very well right now. Number 1 record in the Eastern Conference. That's tongue-in-cheek. If you've been watching, Team Bird has been off and on, lukewarm. One night they play well. The next night it's Larry Bird, please save us. So, Pacers. And these are your bubble teams down here. I'd say the Brooklyn Nets have an outside chance of making the play-in tournament. Let's go over here to the Western Conference and see what's going on here. Lakers have made a push. They're up there. Memphis is still fighting. Phoenix is still fighting. Portland. They're all fighting for that 10th spot. Maybe catch New Orleans in 9. I don't know. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be tough. Golden State's trying to do everything they can not to fall because they could easily fall down and be down here and be in the play-in tournament. You don't want to be down here in 6 and 7. You'll be in the play-in tournament. You want to stay up here in the top 6 seeds. You fall one more, you'll be playing extra games. You don't want that. But that's the way it's looking out here with the playoff pictures, guys. With 11 games left to go in the season. Team Showtime's next game will be against Brooklyn. They're going to win that one. They should win that game. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Showtime schedule. What they have left. Pretty easy schedule, with the exception. Their only difficult games, I'd say, Cleveland, Minnesota. You never know what you're going to get from LeBron. LeBron and Luka you never know what you're going to get from them. So that could be a tough game. That could be a tough game with them. That will be a tough game. And I would say that everything else should be a win. The only thing that's questionable should be, I'd say Cleveland's questionable, Minnesota's questionable, and Dallas. Everything else should be a win for them. With Team Larry Bird, the way they've been playing, I'm not writing anything off. If you've been watching Team Bird recently, guys, I don't know what to say. Like, that game against Memphis, they won that, came out, took care of business with Utah, had 4 days off, had a wire-to-wire victory against Chicago, then came back home and got their butts kicked by Portland, where nobody played. For anyone that may have missed that, let's take a look at the box score there. Larry Bird had to go a desperation 51 points. This was not a 51 points that was what you would call beautiful. This was desperation, because check it out. Your second best offensive player is giving you 9 points. Yeah, 9. Now he did give you 6 rebounds and 5 assists, but you need him to step up. I need Şengün to be giving me 19 points a night, man. We need Şengün to get you 19 points a night. You can't be having Ben Simmons outscore you. That can't be happening, especially when Ben's coming off the bench. Ben lives off of free. We don't run plays for Ben Simmons. If Ben Simmons scores, it's through the course of the game, through freelance plays. You can't have Ben Simmons, being a top scorer. It should be you. Fred VanVleet scoring 16 and 7, a valiant effort, but that just, you're not going to meet Team Showtime in the finals with this stat line. It's not going to work. You're not getting to the Eastern Conference with this. It's just not going to work. You might get out the first round probably, maybe the second. But once you start getting to the Eastern Conference finals, you're running into New York, possibly Indiana. It ain't going to work, baby. It ain't going to work. So we will see how that transpires, guys. But as the story continues, I'd like to humbly ask you guys to check out my videos on my channel and see if you like it. If so, consider giving this channel a subscription and hit the notification bell. Give this video a like if you liked what you saw here. Go ahead and share it as well and read the descriptions and tell people about what's going on over here. This is the 1980. Remember, the versions of Larry Bird from the years that they played in their peaks. 86 for Bird, 87 for Magic. We've taken teams and we built them around them in the modern era, and we put them out there to see how they'll do. And boy, has it been a journey. It's been man, Magic's team is a totally different world than Larry's team. It's not even, like, Magic is just spoiled, quite frankly. Magic's spoiled. Quite frankly, his teammates show up for him every single night. You can't say that about Larry. Larry's teammates, man, they is just, man. But anyway, I digress. I will see you guys in the next video, and I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Peace out, and take care.